Okay, hello and welcome to session 11, and this is going to bring some fire and some heat to the body. So the class is incorporated around goddess pose, which is a really energizing pose, but just being mindful of the body, so really tune into yourself. And if you do feel it's burning or it's too much for the body, please just come out of it. So yeah, my name's Emily. So hopefully you've got yourself into a nice comfortable position with some space around you, and we'll just get straight into the poses really. So bring your feet together and splay your feet out to the side and your heels in line, just to come into a nice standing mountain pose. And whatever you've been doing before now, whatever things you need to do later on, try to let those go and just come into the moment now. Really feel into your body. Feel into your breath, taking nice deep breaths. And we'll breathe in, roll the shoulders up. And breathe out, rolling them down. And breathe in, raise the hands up to the sky. And breathe out, bring them down by the side. And taking the legs out wide. Nice wide stance here in the middle of the mat. And taking the feet out to the corners of the mat, diagonally. Just going to bring our hands to our hips. And breathe in. And then on the exhale, sink the sit bones down into goddess pose, or the beginnings of. So again, we're wanting to try to tuck the tailbone in and use your core to do this if you can, and keeping the knees out. So tucking the tailbone in will help to rotate those knees around. And we're going to breathe in, bringing the arms up to the side, and then exhale into cactus arms. That's really nice, taking one big breath in here. And feel free to breathe out really heavily through the mouth. Really creating a sense of power and fieriness. And breathe in, and on the exhale, bringing the hands out to the sides. Breathing in once more. And on the exhale, leaning over to the right hand side, resting the left forearm on the left thigh and stretching over as we exhale. And then breathing back into center. And exhaling. Breathing in. And exhaling. Breathing in and exhaling. One more time, breathing in and exhaling to cactus. Then gently straightening the arms, hopefully starting to feel a little heat coming into the legs there. Bringing the toes in so that your feet are parallel. And we're going to take a breath in here, send our arms up to the sky. Breathe out, bringing the hands down to heart center. And again, breathing in, sending arms up to the sky. This time, swan dive down, arms out to the side, using the core to fold forward into a tabletop position, bringing the fingertips down towards the ground. And you may just want to stay here with your fingertips down. You may want to get a block or cushion, something to place your hands on if this feels like a little bit too much of a stretch. Remembering to keep a nice micro bend into the knees to protect them here. Or if you can, come down a little bit further, bringing the hands down to the ground, bending the knees if necessary, if you need to, and almost using the ground to gently push yourself further into the stretch, but just being, again, really mindful of your body,
listening to your body here, what it needs, what it's telling you. Taking a nice inhale, and on the exhale, seeing if you can just go a little bit further back, getting a nice stretch into those legs. And then breathing in back to tabletop. And exhaling this time over towards the left hand leg. So you might just bring your left hand down onto the ground in front of you, or you may bring it onto your shin, onto the side, to get a nice twist. And taking your right hand, placing it in the lower back of here to get a nice twist round. And again, gently using that pull on the left hand to pull on the right leg to twist yourself round. And either your gaze might be down towards the ground, or it might be up towards the wall, or up towards the ceiling, and you may want to lift your arm up, using your core to keep integrity here, so we don't want to just flop down here. Nice deep breath in here. And exhale. One more time, breathing in. And exhale, coming back down, bringing the hands towards the ground. Breathing in, looking forward. And exhaling back down towards the right hand side. Again, taking the left hand side, taking the right hand down onto the mat or onto the left leg. And bringing the left hand to the center of the lower back. Getting a nice twist out there, pulling yourself forward so that your gravity doesn't let yourself just collapse in. It's keeping that integrity within the whole body here. Getting a really nice stretch and twist. Taking a nice deep breath in. And then breathing out to send the hand up towards the sky. Seeing if you can really twist around from the torso rather than just straining around with your neck. One last breath in and exhale. Bringing the hands back down towards the center, breathing in back up to a tabletop position. And then slowly bringing yourself back up here. And we're just gonna slowly bring the feet back in, heel to toe, back into a hip distance apart position, or just shorter than. We're just gonna open up the hips a little bit. So taking our hands to our hips and placing your weight down onto your left foot here, breathing in, lifting up the right leg. And then opening that right leg out, using your core here to tuck your tailbone under and trying to keep your hips parallel. Then tilt the foot back and around to bring the knees together and down. So we'll do that again on the other side, breathing in, holding the breath to bring the knee out, and exhaling the foot back and around to bring the knees together. And again, breathing in, holding the breath, tipping the foot back, and knees together. That's great. One last time on this side, breathing in, holding the breath there, and exhaling around and down. Brilliant. So then we're going to come back into that fiery pose. Again, really just listening to your body. This is quite intense considering how short the little video is. Taking the feet out wide. A good marker for this can sort of be anywhere from the wrist to the elbows, where is a good point to have your feet here. Splaying the feet out to the side. Tilting the tailbone in. Breathing in and sinking down.
So the more you sink down, the more it's going to work into your thighs. Really trying to, again, stack those shoulders above the hips, tuck that tailbone in, and trying to get that even grounding throughout both feet. Breathing in, lifting the arms up, and exhaling. So we're going to bring a little bit of a twist into this motion. So taking a breath in here, and exhaling to twist round, taking the right hand to the left knee, and sending the left arm up towards the sky, leaning forward to exhale. Breathing in back to center, and exhaling to twist around. Breathing in back to cactus, and exhaling to twist. Breathing into center, exhaling to twist. Breathing into center, exhaling to twist. And one last time, breathing into center, exhaling to twist. Brilliant, so bringing the hands back to the hips, straightening the legs up, bringing the feet together. We're going to go through a pose called Warrior 3. So again, this is quite a strong pose for the leg, really builds strength throughout the ankles and the legs. It can be quite tough on the lower back, so just being mindful of that. So bringing your feet to a hip distance apart, breathing in, sending the arms up to the sky. We're going to weight our right foot and then send the left foot back. And when we send the left foot back, we want to pivot at our hips, sending the upper body forward. So only going as far forward as you can go back. So just playing with this to begin with, trying to find your balance. Sometimes getting a gaze point on the floor, just a fixed point that isn't moving can be helpful. Aiming to keep those hands up by those ears. Using your core to keep you in. Breathing here. And if you're noticing any tension in the lower back, just ease out, or you can send your hands backwards towards your feet. Okay, and gently coming back out of this pose, breathing in back up and exhaling back round. So this is quite a heat bringing movement. So we'll do the same but on the other side. Okay, so this time taking your weight onto the left foot. Sometimes you can have a dominant foot that makes this a little bit easier or harder. We'll take a breath in, arms up to the sky, and as before, bringing that weight onto that left foot and penduluming, keeping that movement equal. So however much you lift up with your leg, you're moving forward with your hands and your body. Using your core to keep you tight in here. Really focuses the mind, brings strength to the ankle and the leg here. Okay, brilliant. And just coming back up. Okay, wonderful. Breathing in, hands up to the sky. Breathing out, coming down. So hopefully you really start to feel a little bit of heat within the body. We're just going to come down to finish on the ground. So coming to lay down on the ground. Taking the feet together into a diamond position. And you can do the same with your hands as well. Creating a diamond shape. Just placing those over the tummy. And then just really releasing and letting go of the muscles within the body. And if you want to carry on with this relaxation, please just pause the video, do what you need to do, get a blanket. Or if you're ready to continue on with your day, gently draw your knees up, coming back up into a comfortable seated position. So thank you very much for joining me today, and hopefully it has brought some heat and fire to the body. And I wish you well the rest of your day or evening. Namaste. Thank you very much.